Okay, hi y'all, it's Chrissy again here. Anyway, gonna make a video about events because that's a really good way to stock up on gold. It's a good way to help your alliance increase its gift level, which means bigger payouts when you get gifts. And as well as you can get other prizes and stuff too, like speed ups and everything. I prefer the gold because I'd rather have the gold to buy what I want, but whatever. So anyway, um, here's where you find the events in the middle of the right hand side of the screen. And a few new events are here. I'm going to talk mainly about these bottom four. Actually, only about these bottom four. The Kingdom event is divided into basically really two events. It's a personal one and a alliance one. So, for example, here, our personal goal is to hit 1.1. My personal goal they've set for me is to hit 1.1 million of research, building, troop, training, casino, and monster kills. Which is just never going to happen because it takes too long to do stuff when you reach a certain point in the game, and it's just totally unreasonable unless you're spending actual money. Okay, so below here, it will show you the alliance goal, and for us here, it's 3 million. Alliance event, sometimes these coincide, sometimes these don't. This one's strictly for your alliance. So ours is set for 2 million, and that's increasing building and research power. The solo event seems like it's been pretty lame lately, at least for me, because it's spinning in the casino, and unless you have a high roller, which costs money, then it's usually, in my opinion, ultimately very difficult to achieve unless you stack up your casino chips like mad for like forever. And the Inferno event is basically a more challenging solo event with a much shorter time frame for achieving the goal. Now, it's not necessarily harder to achieve if you time it right, but they set the standard higher and you've got less time to do it, so you've got to plan ahead. And for this one, it's asking me to get 250,000 points through building and research power. Alright, so one way to do this, which is good if you have a blank tile, is to construct and deconstruct a building that carries some kind of power weight to it. Because when you deconstruct the building, you don't lose the power under the event. So now, if we look at me here under the Inferno event, I've only made 220 points. And because I'm busy researching, I'm going to build barracks. I checked the power, they're one of the higher ones. Now another thing you should do, make sure your VIP is activated so that your reward of the construction speed up is active. And this will allow you to upgrade the building several more times than you'd be able to do if you were sitting at that 5-minute free speed up limit. Okay, so to do this, you upgrade repetitively, and because it's really late, I don't know how many people are up, I'm going to stop probably at level 5 so that my free speed up activation, is just automatic. I don't have to wait. If I do this again, you'll see to upgrade to 6, it's like 20 something minutes. Okay, you can keep going though, if you've got people online to click help and stuff. Then you deconstruct. Now, once you deconstruct, do the same thing again. Now, when you're fairly high up in terms of your building levels, your stronghold level particularly, your research you've done, it gets really hard to achieve some of these goals. So this is kind of a way you can supplement it. It's also, a way you can do it at lower levels as well. Certainly doesn't hurt. Now, when I go to deconstruct it this time, I'll show you that it tells me that in deconstructing I'm going to lose 360 power. Oops, I went too fast, but ultimately let's just do it one and then I'll show you. Okay. So if I deconstruct this level 1, it's going to tell me I'm going to lose 60 power or whatever. Okay, I'll lose 20 power. Now I'll lose it up here in my power. But if you look at my score over here in the solo event, I'm at 960. So it hasn't subtracted any. And because this is a building, basically a building deconstruct, reconstruct, that's also going towards my individual goal for the kingdom event. And it's also contributing towards the number of alliance points that my alliance is getting towards the kingdom event. So anyway, and here too, because right now we're doing a build in the alliance. So this is basically just one of the ways where if you were in a tight pinch, you really want to get the prize and you need that extra power, it's a way to do it. Just remember, activate the VIP, have plenty of resources available because you will be using them, and try and choose a building that gives you a decent amount of power in terms of heft. The academy is the major one. However, I'm usually using that. Okay, so anyway, that's basically my little event tutorial here. It's a very good thing to do. I suggest everybody does it. It builds the team up as well, makes people feel like they're working towards a common goal, and all sorts of other stuff. So, right, peace. Oh, wait, and Reed wants me to remind you all that I love him very much.